Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your Chicago White Sox.
Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, MADDEN Padres.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Slings to first and an easy out to start the game. As we take a look at the Padres lineup and the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's a foul ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Fouls one off. 2-2. Tatis waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side. Vaughn takes it himself. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at right field. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Mike Tauchman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Tauchman hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. That misses the zone. Ball one. And strike two. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. First offering, and it just misses. That's down and in. A slider missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now 3-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Out to center. Merrill gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting third, left
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox.
Benintendi.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Andrew Vaughn now. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Josh Rojas. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Vaughn leads off first with one away. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Darvish delivers. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
Out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, he had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Two outs. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Darvish kicks, delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second. Here's Machado.
San Diego, third baseman Manny Machado.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Perez back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. And Manny gets a piece. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Softly hit to third.
Come on.
Machado is out.
Batting 5th, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Batting 6th, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. On the ground to third, Rojas. Tosses across to first. Bogaerts retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Next one is off the plate. 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next pitch misses way outside. The shortstop takes the ball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That just misses. 3-2 down.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Catcher,
Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Baldwin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That misses off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's Mike Tauchman. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatis makes a nice running catch. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 2 and the Padres nothing. Here on the south side, now it's going to be Connor Joe.
Connor Joe.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. Tachman has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Outside.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Sosa. Fires to first in time.
Batting 9th, catcher Elias Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So here's Robert now.
Robert Jr.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Cronenworth throws on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Next
Ball
pitch
two.
misses. Now 2-0.
2 ball, no strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's
No ball,
pounding
2
the
strikes.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Went
One
with the
ball,
sweeper, but
2
it
strikes.
misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. Shy Sox held in check here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for the
inning.
Padres,
So digging in now
right
for
fielder,
San Diego,
Fernando
Fernando
Tatis
Tatis
Jr.
Jr. On the ground to third, Rojas. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside.
That's
1
inside.
ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. Tuckman going back. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Manny Machado up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Tuckman hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First time up, he grounded to third. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And Jake has entered the K zone. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Right side, Arise. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. The 1-0. And another ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's it.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back at right field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Xander Bogaerts. Perez back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Interesting sequence right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Kept everything away, so it was all pretty much coming out of the same tunnel, but That was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front after coming at him with hard stuff with the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, designated
Now the
hitter,
DH for the
Tirso
Padres,
Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas. Grounded out his first time.
Let's go, son.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Now batting, catcher.
Go ahead,
Elias
run on
Diaz.
base, and now it's Elias Diaz. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. That one out to right. Tuckman moving back for this one. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. Score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the
And leading off
5th.
with a
Stepping
white
in is the
stop.
switch hitting
The
shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's outside.
outside.
And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
And there's one down.
batting, catcher Corey
Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. That's a slider for a strike.
0-2.
And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Good eye
Nope,
right
that's a ball.
there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
So the batting order turns over. Mike Tauchman will hit next. 1 for 2. And a slider in there for a strike. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
Now
there.
batting,
Not much to this one other
center
than just a
fielder,
willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play.
Luis
That's a team
Robert
at bat right there.
Jr.
Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Luis Robert. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Reynolds, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Matsui getting cranked up as well. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. To the left side, but it is well foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the play. It's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The White Sox leave 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here on the south side. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Luis Arias. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Baldwin. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's too low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Yuki Matsui takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
Yuki Matsui.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Benintendi to start it.
Andrew Benintendi.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tatis going back. Way back, out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball one there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Sean Reynolds up and throwing. Morejon, a left-hander, also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
And that's down and away. The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Now batting.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Cut out and miss. Throw. Save. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. High in the air, out to right. Tatis after it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
37.
Gus Varland.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading off for
one-run
the
game.
Padres.
Here comes
Third
Manny
baseman,
Machado.
Manny Machado.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 3-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Varland goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1 late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Right side. Tachman puts it away, and there are 2 down. Digging in,
Now
Connor
batting,
Joe.
Left fielder, Connor Joe.
That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adam. He has a great
Now
slider
pitching
with
for
tons
San
of
Diego.
movement.
Number 40, Jason Adam.
Brooks
And
Baldwin
leading
steps
off
to the
for
plate for the White
Sox,
Sox.
the
He's 0
shortstop,
for 1.
Brooks Baldwin.
That one way outside, and that is ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Corey Lee
catcher,
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Lee.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. In there. And so now 1-2. Drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. They'll circle the bases. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order, Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch just misses. Just missed. Adam, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert now.
Jr.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Frazier Ellard.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. That one hooked foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now Elias Diaz. And the slider catches the zone. Next offering upstairs. Oh, and he hit him.
You got hit. First base.
Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Outside, ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Grounder might be 2. The flip. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's Benintendi to start it off.
For the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now a chance for Andrew Vaughn. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Reynolds getting loose out there. Morejon also getting ready. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Rojas batting with one down takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses with that one. And a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab on the run. White Sox add one on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Anderson.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Right fielder,
now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a chopper out to short. To second for 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.